Hi everyone. As you can see, I got the PlayStation Classic. Despite what everyone's saying about it, I'm still pretty excited about it because, as we all know, the internet is just a place full of hyperbole. So I'm gonna open this up, we're gonna look at it together, and then I'm gonna hook it up to my TV and I'll give you my first impressions on it. So here's my, well, let's look at the back first real quick. So here are the games, 20 games. The ones I'm looking forward to the most are Tekken 3, Final Fantasy 7, Super Puzzle Fighter, Metal Gear Solid, and Rayman, Wild Arms. So there's some good stuff in here. Let's open this up. So the tape on the top here. Just like that. There we go. That should be the trick. Or not. That bloody hell. You know, the one thing I like about Nintendo packaging is they don't freaking tape it. This is a pain in the ass. Okay, got it. So, alright, as you can see, there's a white box in there. This slides right out. It's kind of similar to a PlayStation 4 packaging. So, there we go. Keep this right here. And then, that's pretty cool. Got the newer PlayStation logo there. And here's another flap. Right here. And then, let me make sure I get the top. Yeah. Okay, that's some nice presentation. We got the mini right there. Or the classic. Or whatever. Mini or classic. It's officially classic. Alright, so this looks like this lifts up. And then we have the little itty bitty pygmy PlayStation. We'll put this right here for now. And what else do we get in here? So this looks like this goes like this. Okay, this lifts up and here we go. So we got HDMI cable, micro USB, and 2 PlayStation controllers. Very cool. I'm just gonna unwrap one of these. Now, after I had a Super Nintendo, which I still have, I ended up picking the PlayStation over the Nintendo 64 because despite the Nintendo games, the PlayStation seemed more like a successor to the Super Nintendo than the actual legit Nintendo console. Like it had the Castlevanias, oh, I forgot what this feels like. Yeah, that feels legit though. Yeah, it had the Castlevanias, the Final Fantasies, the Metal Gears, all those games that I grew up with ended up on the PlayStation instead of the Nintendo 64. I did eventually get a Nintendo 64 though, but yeah. Cool. Alright, so all the buttons click. We got the open button. That's going to be used for when you have a game that's multiple discs. Apparently, once you get to the end of the disc, you hit the button and it'll go over to the next disc. So, like your Metal Gears, your Final Fantasy. Power button, obviously, that does a power and you reset, which, from what I hear, like the Nintendo Classic Editions, this will help you create a save state. So that's what that's for. I like that they maintain the look of the front here, so that's cool. These aren't real memory card slots, obviously. We got the side, the back. This thing doesn't open. I used to always fiddle around with this thing when I was a kid. Yeah, this is a pretty, from what I remember, it's pretty close to what the original PlayStation. I guess this just goes in here. And that's what it looks like. All right, so I'm gonna hook this up and then we'll take a look at it together. So two interesting things here. Firstly, this has a standby light, and I didn't know that, so I plugged it in. I was fiddling around with the HDMI port. I saw that the light was on, a little orange light, and I thought it wasn't outputting to the television, but it turns out it has an orange standby light, and then you push the button, it turns green, and then it's on. Also, I tried to hook this up. I didn't want to unhook everything else up. I tried to hook it up to the same cords that I use for my NES Classic, and that's connected to the USB through my TV. I don't actually have it plugged into the wall, but I don't think that puts out, at least my TV, I don't think it puts out enough power to turn on the PlayStation, because it wouldn't turn on with it plugged into the TV. So I have it plugged into the wall, and now it seems okay. So it looks like you have to have it plugged into the wall in order to have enough power to put out a picture, because it wouldn't turn on with it plugged into the TV USB hole, if that makes sense. Okay, so here we go. All right, here we go. They got the 20 games. Now, from what I hear, it might be fake news, but let's see what... Apparently, Tekken 3 is the PAL version, and it runs at 50 hertz instead of 60 hertz. Now, I used to play Tekken 3 and Tekken Tag Tournament kind of seriously back in the day, so I want to see if that's correct. If it's running at 50 hertz, then I should be able to notice it just by playing the game, right? I think. So let's see what happens when I play the game, and I'll be able to tell if it really makes a difference. Though it has been a long time since I've played this. Let's try Jin Kazama. Let's see if I remember how to play this game. It's been so long.
Round 1. Fight.
Huh. Alright. It definitely feels a little... I mean, there isn't lag, but it looks a little choppier than I remember. Let's see. Can't do the combo anymore. Maybe it was a... No. Huh.
You win.
It feels a little weird. It feels a little weird.
Round
And it doesn't look
1. Fight.
as smooth as I remember. Or maybe I just suck now, who knows? Let's see. Oh yeah, let's see. Let's try a different character. Let's just play as Warang, the guy was just fighting. So let's see how he feels. There's definitely a bit of chop to it.
Fight. Round 2. Fight.
definitely brings me back.
Win.
I played this so much in high school.
Round
Let's see if I can do
one.
that jumpy thing. Okay, that's not how to do it. See, I don't know if like I just suck now, or if
Round two.
there's something going on here in terms of all right, well, yeah,
Win.
I don't remember my combos, I guess. I don't know.
Round one. Fight.
You see, I just try to block low there. Alright, so to go back to the menu, I think you hit the reset button, so let's try that. And let's see what happens. Alright, so it looks like you get a suspend point, so it's just like the Nintendo. Let's try a different game. Something that'll boot up quickly. Puzzle Fighter? This controller feels so naked compared to like one of these. I mean, there is your everyday run-of-the-mill DualShock 4, and here is, look at the size difference. So yeah. All right, I used to play this a lot too. Let's see. So for anyone who wants to know, the best characters in this game are Ken and Donovan. Let's... So the whole goal of this game is to make these gems. And once you have a big enough gem, you use one of those circular things. Those are like breakers, and that'll get rid of them on your screen, and then add them to your opponent's screen. Now each character drops a different pattern. So if I get a blue breaker, which I really need right now, I should be able to get a pretty sweet combo. And you'll see what happens. I'll put this here. And now let's get a fill her situation up. And now Ken's having a good time there. Now, when your character drops the gems, those gems are going to have a timer on them. And once that timer runs out, those gems... Oh, there we go. Another combo. Almost got her here. Just a couple more moves should do the trick. And there we go. So that's Puzzle Fighter. A lot of fun. Anyway. So far this seems pretty cool. I'm gonna keep playing it. Maybe I'll make another video about it, but yeah, this is the PlayStation Classic, so yeah, thanks for watching.